Hey everybody! I'm super excited because today the day has come that I have long since been longing for. I feel like I messed that whole sentence up, but I'm just super excited because finally we have a trailer for Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime. Now, if you have been following me on social media or the Facebook groups that I actively post in, you'll know that I'm a big fan of trucks and trailers, especially Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus's trucks and trailers, and you know, anyone else who happens to have a trailer. That will be a thing that I would want in my collection. For Optimus Prime, I always wanted the Prime trailer, as you can see here from Transformers Prime, but we never really got that. So I also started a project of my own trying to create the Prime trailer, and I was gonna have it 3D printed at some point in the future, but that was like years ago. That was, I think, 2.5 years ago, and fell by the wayside, that project. So I was just like, okay, I was wishing, not hoping, I was wishing that there would be someone who would come up with an upgrade kit, and I did not expect that APC would actually come through. And APC has given us a trailer, and I no longer have to reuse this Cyberverse trailer, which admittedly actually looks pretty good, right? That Cyberverse trailer with the Ultra Magnus wheels looks pretty good, but I no longer will be using this because starting today, we will be using APC's trailer. It's called Assault Boxcar. And Jesus, like, look at this box. This is a picture of me holding the box. It's humongous. Can you imagine? This is the size, this is the entire length of that trailer. In comparison to the Cyberverse trailer, which I had been using, which is literally, what, half of that. And it's not even as tall. So this is the Cyberverse Deluxe trailer or Warrior Class trailer that I had been using. Now I can, I guess, use it on a different Prime, which is fine. Probably the Siege version. And this is a dream, right? I mean, look at it. It's perfect. It's exactly how it was on the show. I mean, they did copy the show model, so that's pretty much why. And it's, wow, I don't think we've had a trailer this long before. Not for CHUG figures. So this is amazing for me. Now we're going to talk about the detailing on this. A couple of people have already reviewed this, but of course I still got to do a little bit of it myself. The trailer hitch has 2 positions. You can place it further closer to the figure like this if you wanted to. So there's that option. I'll probably be displaying it that way. Looks nice. Or again, you can pull it so that it has articulation there. There you go. So yeah, so you've got indentation here. You've got a cutaway part here. So yeah, the whole bottom is pretty much a dark gray, a separate piece from the silver up top. And then you've got really nice silver and gunmetal paint here. They actually painted the blue stripes, which is really nice. It's not a sticker. Everything is painted. There are no stickers here. So these dark gray bits have a little bit of gunmetal as well, and then you have painted blue parts so that you can kind of match APC Prime here. This also works with first edition Prime, by the way. And painted like door latches and everything, lights at the back, a little bit on the side, also painted. And yeah, everything is really nicely done. It's perfect, actually. Oh, and I forgot the rivets. I don't know if these are rivets, but they're also painted gold. Check that out. See, really nicely done. Everything is perfect on this. Actually, I don't see any issues. There's also paint here on the top side, so gunmetal on the silver, and then a little bit of blue here, and space for an Autobot sticker as well. I forgot to point out that you also have those on either side too. So now, how does the trailer work? It essentially is a lot like any of the other trailers. It does not come with support struts on the side like over here, but there's a reason for that, which I'll be showing you later. But there's also a support here on the bottom, which you can just pull out like this. You can have the trailer stand on its own. So there you go. So again, no support structures on this side. You know what? I'll just show you why. So this one is a lot like the Rodimus Prime from Kingdom because it has like a pull out section here. So as you can see, there's bits here that you can put weapons in if you wanted to. And I'll show you what you can do with those in a bit. And then something was speaking out there. So unlike the basic Optimus Prime trailers, this one has actual doors. So you can open them like so, and you'll see that there's tabs here. Okay, so it's not like a ramp thing, but there is a ramp, as you can see. So the doors open like that, and you can pull out a ramp this way. So that works really nicely. Oh, and we have side swipe here, deluxe figure. Fits very nicely inside the trailer. So it does, for side swipe, he does stop at a certain portion. Like, I think he just gets held there. But other deluxe figures that are not as wide as side swipe, you can fit up to probably 3 deluxe figures inside. Let's open it so we can see. There you go. So maybe 2.5. So here's Shattered Glass Beachcomber. It's a custom, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. And probably one more. Yeah, here. So as you can see, when I opened it, the doors can also form support structures, as you can see there. You have to even it out a little bit. Okay. There you go. I do wish there was an actual support structure in the at the bottom, but because of the tray, you won't be able to do that. The neat thing about this is it does also have the usual 5mm storage here on the sides, but you may have noticed that it's not painted inside. It's just the usual gray plastic, but that's nice. It creates a little bit of contrast, so I'm okay with that, to be honest. I don't need everything to be silver inside out. Now you'll notice that the inside is very similar to Earthrise Prime's trailer in terms of the molding. They're almost identical, to be honest. It's like a blown up version. Yes, so there you go. And then, like I said, you have your 5mm ports here. So let's say if I had a 5mm gun, I can, this is strong arms gun, so I can store it there. That's one. Same thing on the other side. I have a couple more ports here, just as well if you're, there you go. It's perfect. Another one here. There you go. Then you have a 3mm port here, which they didn't have to include, but that's nice. So, like, for example, if you have a Legion class RC, this is a modified gun for 3mm RC. You can place it here. See, very nice. You can also put, you know, some of your target masters here as well, because they have 3mm pegs. And one more here, 5mm as well. So this one is a little different from the rest. So this one is a hexagonal peg, which means I can actually put a Headmaster or Prime Master from the Titan's Return, Power of the Primes, Combiner Wars trilogy. I can stick one in there, no problem. there you go. So again, that's like 3 different peg ports, and they did not need to add all this, but you know, fun, nice that they did, right? They didn't need to, but it worked. It worked really well. So let's try putting some of Optimus Prime's weapons on here on either side. I just wanted to show what it would look like from one side, but I can do it here. Okay, it doesn't actually fit, so maybe I'll remove this, put this here, and then the gun here. There you go. Something like that. Okay, there you go. And then you have like a little indentation here, so if you have any figures with accessories that have slits, you can use that as well. That slit, by the that notch, by the way, you can also put the Star Saber that came with. Well, this is originally a Dr. Wu Star Saber. You can use a Star Saber that came with your APC Prime, and just like, see that middle bit there with a hole? You can barely see it, but there you go. Near where the hilt is, you can just peg that on there, and ta-da! Weapon storage. Yay! In the tray, there's also a 5mm slot here. I just realized. So basically, you have the swords. You can put them on this side. And there you go. So you have the guns here. And there you go. So nice weapon storage for APC Prime. Very neat. Can't really put the sword in anymore. And then just this one, I don't see any place that goes anywhere. I tried it with a 3mm. It's not a 3mm. I think it's a 4mm. So it doesn't go in that hole. You can just, I guess, plop that in the tray. So there you go. No additional things inside the trailer. No roller, nothing. There you go. And this is held together. I just noticed this. These aren't on pins. They're just on plastic hinges. So everything is, you know, you won't need to worry about rusting or whatever. Actually, the entire... Oh, the only metal parts are the wheel assemblies. Not even the actual wheels, just, you know, the pins that hold the wheels together. So there's no other metal on this that you need to worry about. So there you go. I just wanted to show you again what it looks like with APC Prime. I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck these weapons into the storage compartment as it should be, and then put Prime together with the trailer. So the very first thing I wanted to compare the trailer to was the Optimus Prime trailer from G1. This is the 25th anniversary, or 20th? 20th, the anniversary version of Optimus Prime. And he is way larger, as you can see. Let's go ahead and compare them. As you can see there, there's your length difference and your height difference. They're about as thick as each other, but as far as the height, or the length rather, there you go. Pretty neat. Now, you're all probably wondering if he will work with Earthrise Prime, because that's always the question, right? Will he work with Earthrise? Will this trailer work with Earthrise Prime? If you followed along in my videos, you'll know that I already kind of made a little bit of a case for this trailer, the KBB trailer, to be the perfect Optimus Prime trailer for Earthrise. But some of you were like, yeah, it's a little too wide. So this might be for you. The thing is, you will need to do some modification. As you can see here, he sits just fine. But the thing is, okay, there's what it looks like from every angle. It's actually pretty good, right? But the problem is, this trailer hitch is not actually, you know, he can pull it and everything, but it's not actually going on the peg hole here. See, the peg hole is right there. So you can't, yeah, it's just pulling it like normal because it's just resting there. So it can work with some modification. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't do the modification. It's because I didn't really have a reason to. My APC Prime or Prime is the one that's going to be using this trailer. So I just wanted to not like discourage you guys from getting this trailer for your Earthrise Siege Optimus Prime, because it does work. It's just that you need to kind of give it a little bit of modification. You may need to sand down the trailer hitch a little bit and do a little bit of modification. Lego stuff will probably work. You can bring it closer here. I do recommend sanding down the trailer hitch in order for, you know, to get it to work. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. So how does it size up next to the KBB Optimus Prime? So like I said, this may be better for some of you because it's not as wide. It's a little thinner over here. So yeah, you may want that for your WFC figures. Although it's not like a box. There's some indentation here and here as well. But otherwise, yeah, this could totally work. You just need to do a little bit of modification and you should be good. This is a pretty good trailer. It's just really long though. So if that's your thing, then this is perfect. So there you go. This is still longer than the KBB trailer, as you can see. So there you go. It's about maybe, the KBB trailer is like 3/4. So what else can we compare it to? So I have also the G3 trailer, which is like crazy big compared to everything else, but it is a CHUG trailer. So it's almost like the KBB, the G3 Fans Project trailer is way thicker than the KBB trailer. G3 trailer. It's way thicker. And it's also taller. So yeah, this one doesn't work with WFC at all, but works great with your classics ones because that's what it's made for. But it is, you know, this new one, it's longer, as you can see. There you go. What else can we compare it to? Let's go for Motormaster. So Motormaster's trailer, here you go. Motormaster is a chunky boy, but is essentially just like, what, a little more than half of this trailer. So, but the height is kind of the same. So again, if you want to modify this for WFC, I'd say go right for it. It's pretty neat. This is gonna be longer because of the DNA design kit, but not by much. Not in comparison to how long the APC trailer is. So a couple more comparisons that we can have probably. Let's go for the Laser Optimus mold here. This is a pretty big. Okay, so it's about, okay, yeah, there you go. This is, as you can see, still pretty long in comparison. This doesn't really work with your, does it? I haven't really tried. Yeah, it doesn't work, but yeah, it kind of does. You know what? I just realized it kind of does. Okay, so there you go. If in case you're wondering why I have one of those, it's because I treat the Year of the Horse Prime as my 13th Prime. So if in case you didn't get it yet, this is laughably small in comparison. The Earthrise trailer is just tiny. Let's nowhere near what it's supposed to be in size. We also have a Studio Series Prime trailer. It's also small in comparison. So some people have used this for Earthrise, but with some modifications because it's not a 5mm peg. And you have to do a lot of modification, to be honest. And yeah, it's much bigger as well. Essentially, in case you're not getting it yet, it's just much bigger than everything else. Rodimus's trailer. By the way, I love this because, you know, it put Rodimus back in his place. You know, so yeah. Because this is a pretty big trailer. But I mean, it's supposed to be a futuristic trailer. It's not supposed to be a Winnebago. Trucks should look like in the future, right? So I was okay with that. But then again, you know, still taller. So there we go. And then we have Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. And well, he's still dwarfed because of the length of the trailer. But the height is pretty good. Like, it's just a little bit taller than Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. By the way, Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus is still, for me, the best Ultra Magnus figure out there. Okay, and then we have Armada Optimus Prime's trailer, which is huge, but still not as long. Wide, crazy wide, but still not as long. Just so we know how long he is, this is Galaxy Prime from Cybertron. Okay, and this is a pretty long Prime with his trailer. And as you can see, there, he's still longer. I just wanted to show you that. I mean, I was gonna show you the RID Optimus Prime as well. And then here you have his evolution. So this is the Prime that essentially becomes, you know, Optimus Prime from both his trailer and truck. These are his legs, can you imagine? Well, yeah, this is his eventual, not final form, but like his third form, if I'm not mistaken, from when Prime started. And as you can see, still longer. So yeah. By the way, I hate this figure so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. This thing keeps... Wow, it's actually staying in place. Mostly, except for that part. Because this part never... Wow, it's actually holding together. I guess it's camera shy. It doesn't want to be embarrassed in front of the camera, I think. But mostly this never stays transformed. I had to like spend a whole 20 minutes just trying to get him to look right for today. I mean, I kind of, you know, messed it up a little bit here, but yeah, he looks a lot worse in display. Anyway, but yeah. So just in case you're wondering, does he work with other Optimus Prime figures? We already know how he works with Siege and Kingdom. This is a knockoff of Evasion Prime, and he works great. So this is Evasion Prime with the APC trailer. As you can see, that works out really nicely. He's not on the trailer hitch. He's actually on this thing here at the back, this gap. So it's just being pulled, and it works nicely, actually. So there you go. Not that I'm gonna get a second one just for this. This is just kind of a throwaway Prime figure for me. But yeah, another one I wanted to show you guys was Ultra Magnus Prime. He doesn't work at all because there's this thing here. I mean, yeah, again, you can modify this, but I don't see why you'd want to because it's not Optimus. But yeah, that's what he looks like if he's just kind of sitting on top of the edge of the truck bed. But it doesn't work as well. I wouldn't recommend it as much as I would say Siege or Earthrise for modification. But yeah, essentially that's APC's trailer. Do I recommend it? Very much. It's a really, really good trailer, and I'm so glad that they came out with it. And you guys will be super happy to have this in your collection, I guarantee. Anyway, so yeah, this has been X for X's Tool Universe. Again, follow me on Twitter at X_Paco and Instagram on _Art of X if you want to see my Transformers and other, bits of art. Anyway, thank you so much for having joined me today, guys. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to see this finally come into being. And yeah, till next time. Peace out.